What is up YouTube, it's your boy SmackNPie here. So welcome to part 5. This is gonna be a lore heavy video, so buckle up, watch the Fandom Game Fest trailer and let's begin. So we are going to start off with Joy Gang. This is that one that a lot of people are excited for, including myself. So we know that Joykill Gang will return, but not just them, like all 3 characters, but also the Joykill as well. Now, in the Q&A, Vincent Livings revealed that Joykill Gang will play a huge role compared to the other returning monsters. Now, what does he mean by that? Well, as we know, Puppet King, Darkstar, Beers, Malik, they are like the main characters of Chapter 5, right? But then there are other returning characters as well from Chapter 1 all the way to Chapter 4. Amongst them, Joykill Gang will have the major role because understand, no other monster were able to get Doug Hauser except the Joykill Gang, so they will play a huge role. Malik will invite them back, be like, hey yo, you were the only one that got him successfully. Time for round 2. It was also revealed that these characters, they will be fleshed out. We will learn about their backgrounds, we will learn about their relationship with not just each other but other monsters, Malik, and we'll also learn their origins because they are the OGs. They've been here for a while. We will learn their origins to an extent, like not complete origins, because we know Vincent Livings has shown his desire to make a spin-off game or a spin-off story on Joykill Gang. That is something that is not confirmed. He just, floated the idea. So if we will get the origins, which we will, it will be to an extent, not mouth feed us, like not explicit origins, but just enough for us to interpret ourselves, the relationship with Malik and all that other stuff. It'll be crazy. It was also explained, even though we've been new, that they look like mascots, animals and whatnot, but they're not animals with souls. This is something that is answered in details in Chapter 5, and that goes for all the mascot, fluffy, puffy animal monsters like murder monkeys and whatnot is explained in Chapter 5. And finally, the main point regarding the Joykill Gang is that yes, they're not just returning to talk, they're not just returning for the story and cutscenes. We will actually fight Joykill Gang, ladies and gentlemen, and Joykill, and it was clear-cut confirmed that we will have a boss fight. It is on, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 is on with the Joykill Gang, a new and improved Joykill Gang. I should say a new and improved Joykill. It's gonna be litty as a berry. But we're taking too much time with Joykill Gang. We got other characters as well, like Clarissa Elise Hauser. Clarissa Elise Hauser is gonna be an interesting one. I think a lot of people need to not over-expect where her character is going to end up, because a lot of us are just expecting to meet her, to actually see her and talk to her. That is false. There's an extent to which we will get to see her and talk to her, and that is through flashbacks, that is through the nightmares. If we're talking about actual meeting her in real time, like if we're actually talking about seeing her in the actual present, that is not going to happen. Doug's wife, the way she ended up here in Malik's nightmare, or Beers, with Beers, all of this will be explained in Chapter 5, but not visually. Let me explain. So Doug's wife is Clarissa Elise Hauser. That is confirmed. I don't want to hear anything. E's story, which we call her E's story in 3D Dark Deception, is explained through notes only. Like we just read what happened. However, in Super Dark Deception, it is through visuals. So expect something similar happening in Chapter 5. Like we will learn about her fate. This was confirmed a long time ago. I made like 10 videos on this. Her fate, like what happened to her at the end, all of it will be explained, but only through notes. However, in Super Dark Deception, we'll actually get to see it. That is something that was confirmed in this Q&A and before this Q&A as well, that what we're seeing here in terms of cutscenes related to E, it's only going to happen in Super Dark Deception. It will not happen in 3D Dark Deception. Like there will be new things in 3D Dark Deception. This is not one of them, so don't expect that. It is sad, yes, I know, but it is what it is. And finally, we are expecting a sad fate for her, but 100% expecting a twist regarding her character and involvement, with Tammy Hauser being the blue ball and also her involvement with the ending. Allow me to explain, ladies and gentlemen. When I say the way we're expecting to meet her is not gonna happen, what if she turned into one of the monsters? What if she made a deal separately to keep Tammy Hauser safe in that blue ball with, somebody else? It needs not to be Malik. Like, what if, to not capture and torture Tammy's pure blue soul. She made a deal with Malik and she became one of the monsters. We could see her fate, her ending and whatnot. Again, I just keep going back to this game, but it is true. It is one of the best games of all time, Evil Within 2. The way Sebastian's wife, the whole thing was explained in the game, in the ending specifically, I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't expect it to be similar to Resident Evil 7, where Ethan's wife, Mia, is, portrayed in the game, but I would say it's more of a Evil Within 2-ish. We're gonna have to wait and see. And speaking of Tammy Hauser, Tammy's Lullaby, we had the retro version, the 8-bit version, and we have the normal Tammy's Lullaby theme. It is confirmed that that will be in the game, like actual game with the lyrics, so it'll have a purpose for this whole song to be in the game. Also, it was revealed that the ending will have a song which will also have lyrics, so somebody will be singing. So it is obvious it's going to be Adrian, the voice actor of Dark Star. But remember, this thing is only going to be for 3D Dark Deception, not Super Dark. So Super Dark Deception is going to have its own, the 8-bit, 16-bit version of it. Okay, a huge revelation came in this Q&A. Y'all remember the teasers that we saw of Doug Hauser, Evil Doug Hauser with Tammy Hauser? It was confirmed that those teasers could just be for marketing and promotional material, and they are not actually in the game. The way Vince worded it, he said it might just be for marketing. It might not be in the game. And it's just a manifestation of his personality and it is past. A controlling hold on Tammy Hauser physically, psychologically. This is big, ladies and gentlemen. So us expecting that in the game? Yeah, bro, that might not happen. Here's a theory. E's story, Clarissa Elise Hauser's story, I believe it'll start taking effect immediately from Holiday Horror, and slowly through Prison Panic it'll pick up pace, because we know after the Prison Panic things will go crazy, just like after Jojo Gang, things went bananas, ladies and gentlemen. So expect plot twists starting after Prison Panic boss fight or immediately afterwards. I also suspect that 13th level could have something to do with her. Her remnants is gonna be the 13th level, just like Blue Ball. Maybe she's calling out from the afterlife and whatnot, saying, Doug, I forgive you, or Doug, you were a monster, I will never forgive you, die in hell, bail. Overall, all the characters are fleshed out. We know there are like 89 pages of dialogue in Chapter 5 alone compared to just 10 in first 4 chapters combined. We will see these monsters talk. We will see these characters interacting with each other. We will learn about their motives, their likes, dislikes, hatred, even to some extent, admiration of one another. We might see some of them flirting with each other, bro. That's haram stuff right there, but we will see it. Like nurses with beers complimenting nurses' shoes, etc., bro. We hopefully get an answer to why Gold Watchers were attending nurses' hospital, bro. What were they doing, bro? Do they have some riz? I cannot, bro. Even if I try, I cannot. It will be shown they're full-blown characters with personalities and emotions, and they're not just soulless monsters, except murder monkeys. They're crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But okay, ladies and gentlemen. Jojo Gang, Clarissa Elise Hauser, Tammy Hauser, and all these other monsters, all of them, their entire story will finally tie up all the loose ends. We will finally transform Dark Deception world and universe into something more than just Pac-Man, 3D Pac-Man, so much so that when it actually gets adapted into TV show or movie or whatever, it'll be litty as a berry. Y'all not gonna believe it, but we actually have an update on TV and movie on Dark Deception, but of course y'all gonna have to wait for the next part for that. So for more 100k, this series is probably one of the best series I've done in a long time. Like probably one of the best series, so make sure you subscribe and chill out with them release dates, because we know it ain't coming this year. There will be a separate video on that, but tune in for the next part. Yeah.